Hey guys, welcome to Operation Rising Storm. This is going to be Commonwealth and what is now Free France, turn 3. So, quick recap of the last turn. Germany decided to declare war on France, turn 3. They came in with a massive stack of cavalry, big old stack of infantry, which all got taken out by the French defenses. But sadly, Paris fell. So, with that, Vichy France got created, and luckily for the French, Germany only got a singular destroyer, Japan got a sub, and Free France happened to get a battleship, a transport, and a submarine over in the Indian Ocean, and happened to get a lot of territory. Sadly, Japan got Indochina, and Vichy ended up with some North African territories. But other than that, Free France is in a very good spot, all things considered. So to start off this turn, we'll go ahead and, because of this aggression, Great Britain, being at full income, is going to declare war on Germany, which is going to then bring the rest of the Commonwealth up to wartime income. So Anzac will go up to 7, and FEC will go up to 14. And because of this, now that Great Britain is at war with Germany, Poland aligns with Great Britain. So we will get all of this territory. We will go ahead and grab some British units. So and that's going to be a big stack of what is now British units over in Eastern Europe. And for it only being turn 3, I'd sure like to see that on this board. So all we've got left is this fighter. So just copy that. Drop that British fighter. So there's all the British forces in Poland now. So we're going to designate our combat roles. So for combat, we're going to try and strike back Germany with a cavalry from West Poland, the 2 infantry from Donoslaskie, a fighter from Warsaw, and the cavalry from Warsaw as well is going to come into Bohemia. As well, this submarine is going to be designated as a raider. And some other combat roles. This seaplane is going to come out on map, and he is going to be paired with a destroyer that is coming from the 4th Fleet. It's going to move up 1, 2, 3, and pair 1-to-1 with that seaplane to try and take out this coastal sub. As well, another destroyer from the 4th Fleet is going to move down 1. This tactical bomber, which was in the 4th Fleet, is going to go on map 1 zone down to try and take out this other German sub. And in terms of combat, I believe that that's all that Great Britain has in response this turn. So we're going to go ahead with combat. So we'll start down here with the tactical bomber and destroyer. So we will roll for the tactical bomber at 7. So we're going to roll for the destroyer in teal, tactical bomber in this yellow. That's a 6, so the tactical bomber hits. This submarine is dead, and he'll non-combat back, but he'll be there for now. This seaplane and destroyer are going to roll against the coastal sub. Ooh, I forgot that submarine gets to defend. Submarines defend at 3. So we'll roll for that real quick. Oof, okay. And sadly, he takes out that destroyer, but that's why we sent multiple things. So now seaplane destroyer versus coastal sub. So seaplane attacking at 3, destroyer attacking at 4. Seaplane in the dark blue at 3, and destroyer in teal at 4. And another hit. So now the coastal sub will defend at 2. We'll roll the teal, or not the teal, this dark blue for the coastal sub defense. And he missed. So this destroyer stays alive, so two German subs down. We're liking that. So we'll go ahead and take that, take that. So now some other combat moves. I forgot these destroyers are going to come on escort duty. This destroyer is going to come 1, 2, 3, escort, and this destroyer will come here. I meant to designate that before I actually rolled the submarine battles there, so that's why these were coming on escort. So and now for this battle. So we have 2 cavalry at 3, and 2 infantry at 2, and a fighter at 6. And that was a defending militia at 2. So 2 cav, 2 infantry, and fighter, and 1 defending militia. So first round of attack. There's our 1 hit we needed from the infantry, so militia defending. And he missed. So Great Britain is going to take Bohemia. With all of the attacking units, which I'm really liking for the defense of Bohemia now, because I would assume that Germany's going to want to take that back. So now we're going to roll for rating. So we're going to roll our d6 in red versus the defending d6 in black, with a submarine convoy modifier of +2, and that's going to be no damage, sadly. So now for non-combat moves. So this tactical bomber is going to come off of map and land back on the light carrier he took off from. A transport is going to go in port up in Canada. 2 torpedo boat destroyers are going to come and go up in port in Scotland. Grab an import marker. Just to make sure we know. The seaplane, also coming off map, go back to where it came from. The first fleet is going to all move and go 1, 2 over to A23. A transport over by Gibraltar. He'll pick up an infantry and a mountain brigade and move 1, 2, 3, and drop his 2 guys off in southern England. And he is also going to go in port. A artillery from Cape Town. He's going to rail all the way up to Egypt, join the 32nd. This infantry in South Africa, he's going to stay there. This light carrier and FEC destroyer are going to move 1, 2, 3 over next to Cape Town. And the rest of this little FEC Anzac coalition fleet, they're all going to go up 1, 2, and they'll be in port in Egypt, along with these 2 transports. Actually, one of these transports is going to move 1, 2, 3, and go in port in Gibraltar. We can get rid of these lines. This FEC transport is going to strategic naval move, and he's going to go 1, 2, yeah, he's going to strategic naval move and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and go in port. This submarine is going to move 1, 2, 3. He'll be up in P14. Coastal sub, he'll move over 1, be in P34. Completely forgot to roll text for this turn, so we'll just take a pause on all of that and roll text. So Great Britain has 3 major factories. So we're going to try and tech advanced artillery, ASW. Actually, we'll take a pause on advanced artillery this turn. We'll do ASW, LRA, and go airborne doctrine. Hit on airborne and oof, yes, hit on ASW. That's what we wanted. So I believe that, oh, non-combat, sorry. This medium bomber from Lower Egypt is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, land in Gibraltar. And I want to say that that will complete British non-combat. No. Okay, sorry. Completely forgot about Poland. It's brand new. East Poland infantry. He will come up to Warsaw. And we'll do... We'll move all three to Warsaw. Okay. And that will conclude no. One militia from London is going to rail to Northern England. And that will conclude the non-combat movement phase for Great Britain. So now we will place units. Our buys for this round for Great Britain had 13, spent 10 on a fighter, 3 on an airborne. That was all our money. FEC, they're going to spend 4 on AAA, and the Anzacs were lend-leasing Free France A infantry, which is all 3 of their dollars. So we'll go ahead and place units. So airborne over in London. Fighter is going to go in London as well. The FEC are lend-leasing the Abyssinians a AAA, which will make its way through French Somaliland, and the Anzacs are going to pretty much bounce their lend-lease all the way around Africa and up to northern Algeria for the Free French. So now we'll get to collect income, which is extra good now that Great Britain is, or the whole Commonwealth is in the war. So Great Britain's up to 29 plus all of their bonuses. So 29 plus 4, 7, so 29 and 7, that's 36 on what will next be turn 4 for Great Britain. So love that. FEC is getting 14 plus their 2 bonus. So 14 and 2 bonus is 16, plus their 1 saved is 17. And Anzacs are getting 7, plus their 2 bonus, puts them up to 9. That's some fantastic income for turn 3. So we'll go ahead and hop over to Free France. Obviously, with France now being a minor, they are not going to make any more tech rolls. And so we will just go straight into combat, non-combat movements because France has $0 starting this turn. So there's going to be one combat move this turn. It's going to be a infantry walking into French Morocco. And that will make that Free French. That'll be it for their combat moves. So we'll go ahead and move into non-combat. this transport. He's going to move 1 and go in port in Gibraltar with this other Anzac transport. This French sub is going to move 1, 2 over into P50. And the only other move is going to be the French battleship, and he's going to move 1, 2 and join up with the First Fleet. So that will, no, we got an infantry for now. He'll just move over to Transjordan. Play a little defensive game, make sure Italy's not up to any shenanigans. Make sure they don't get some free territory this turn, if they want to declare war on Great Britain, that is. And that should be it for non-combat for Free France. So they have no units to place, so we're going to go ahead and collect income. Free France is they're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They should be at 5. Yes, they should be at 5. And Vichy would be at 1, 2, I believe. Yes, so some reason those weren't moving. Vichy's down to 2, Free France up to 5. Liking that as well. And so we'll go ahead and collect income as France, or Free France. And to cap it off, we're going to roll for recruitment for the Abyssinians, which technically should be done on the Commonwealth turn now, because now they're no longer controlled by France, since France fell, so now they're controlled by the Commonwealth. So we'll roll for recruitment. And a 9, so we missed that one. But luckily that AAA gets there, so that Italian Air Force, they're going to have some decisions to make whether they want to attack Abyssinia or not this next turn. So that should conclude the Commonwealth Free French turn 3. So things are starting to pop off, and looking forward to how this game's going to turn out. So we'll go ahead and hand it over to Sebskulian for Italy turn 3.